Happy Friday, everybody. Hello. Let me pull up my chat real quick. And I think Jeannie's going to be out today, so y'all are going to have to bear with me. Let me get this chat going. I hope y'all are all well, happy, healthy, wealthy. Hold on, my chat's acting weird. Okay. Hold on, let me catch up. Sorry, the chat wouldn't pull up. Tahaspe, hello. Hello, hello. CA Cutie, hello. Irene, hello. Mary Jane, hello. Angelica, hello. Ethereal Muse, hello. Starry, hey, hey. Rachel, hey, girl. Okay, like I said, Jeannie's out today, so y'all are going to have to bear with me with the list. I'm going to let it fill up a little bit, but... And I do have Rising Phoenix. Hello, Pretty in Pink. Welcome. Jojo, hello. Yes, babe, I got you. I'm gonna try to do this. So, excuse me if it takes a minute. Aw, thank you. I wish I was feeling a whole lot better, but I'm okay. Hey, James, welcome. But I am blessed regardless, so I thank God for pulling me through. I'm sure y'all all can relate. I'm trying to get a list here. Hold on. Clean Music Lover, hello. Cookie Bear, hey. All right, so I've got some of the list here. Yeah, happy Friday. And thank y'all for your well wishes. I'm getting there. It's a process. But I'm here, so I'm thankful for that. Hey, Scorpio. How are you? Sky Hall. Hello, Stephanie. Anybody have any? No, I got you, boo. You're on there. Aesthetic Delta. All right. Aesthetic, hello. Hello, oh orange. Okay. All right. So let's see. Oh, Jean's here. Girl, I've been over here typing, and you've had it the whole time. Thank you. It looks a lot better than what I would have been. So I appreciate you, Jean. Thank you. Thank you. Yes, Crystal, you can be added. I think I got it right. Okay. Okay, so the list is pretty much full. I think there's one spot left. So I'm going to begin with Tahaspe. I do have a donation from Rising Phoenix, but I don't see her, so I'm going to hold it. Culture, hey, hey. Yes, you got the last spot. All right, so Tahaspe. Yeah, Patricia, you can always donate, and the spot will be open still. Sometimes it's faster than others. Okay, Tahaspe. Why did Siddharth block you on social media? Alright, let's see. Why did he block you? To me, it feels like something about the interaction took him by surprise. It could have been he wasn't expecting to see you. Maybe it reminded him of something, like triggered something within him. Like he was happy, but then he was also like, oh shit. I feel like he did it so he doesn't say something impulsively, or that you don't find out something. He's like, okay, now she's reminded of me. She's going to come looking. So maybe that's what it was. He didn't want you to see something he was doing or posting, or like he forgot to do it before. It doesn't show me like he was upset by seeing you. It seems like he was actually like happy, but for some reason with the tower, it was just very unexpected. It was like the wrong time. That's all I keep getting. It's like the wrong time. I can't say something. I can't do it. So thank you, Sky Hall, for your donation, and thank you, Patricia. I got you. So it just feels like it was unexpected, but it also is like maybe you know something, or you could say something, or maybe he's scared you're gonna like, because you've seen him message him, and maybe somebody's monitoring his phone, or like keeping track of what he does, something like that, and he doesn't want to be impulsive. It just feels like it was the wrong time, but it also triggered something within him, like I need I need to cover my ass, I guess, because let's say you were to message him and he's got somebody like watching his phone, and you're like, it was good to see you yesterday, and they're like, what? So I don't think it was anything really to do with you. It had to do with him. All right, so Sky Hall, please post your question. You're welcome, babe. Anytime. Thank you for being here. You got out of here quick today. Have an amazing weekend. Sky Hall, are you here, my love? And thank you, Rachel, for your 2 donations. And I do have one for Rising Phoenix, but I don't see her yet. I know. Okay, R is returned. What are his intentions now? Alright, let's see. What are R's intentions now? Okay, at the split, I've got the magician and the temperance. For me, it's like he wants to kind of bring things back together, because normally the magician is by themselves, right? At first I looked, I was like, is that the 2 of Cups? This is like, maybe you 2 would be a very powerful couple. And there's 2 cups in here too, so it gives me 2 of Cups energy. So they're trying to bring it back together, like maybe even in a healed manner. I would be patient with the temperance card here. Maybe he's being patient, like not trying to rush things. Well, he shows me 2 aces. So it's basically like what he's telling me is he kind of needs to show you again, or to start over, like showing you a different love, showing you a different investment, because you're standing on a higher platform now. You've learned some lessons during the separation, so it's almost like he's putting in like new, because he knows you're new. Like you've changed the way that you accept things, the way that you go through things. And so he's like, okay, well, I got to do this different. I got to do this fresh, because, you know, but if you think about the aces too, they are in the magician. You've got to have the cup, you got to have the sword, you got to have the wand. And so it's like he's trying to reignite the love and also the passion again. And with the 6 of Wands, it's like he comes in very confident, like, I've got to do this right this time. I've got to show her that she's important to me and that I'm in it to win it. Okay, 4 of Wands in the Tower. I feel like you're going to be very surprised by what he's offering this time. The only kind of side note I'm getting, though, is like maybe something has fallen apart in his life. And so he's looking for that stable home space, that stable relationship. Like, you know, he's got burned in another situation, and now here he is. So I'm not sure what he just went through or what's going on with that, but it does show like his intentions are good, but there's also some kind of like, does he know what it takes? Does he really know how to offer this love? Has he really learned the lesson, or is it he's come to a place where he's in need of somebody or something, right? That safe space for him. Because you don't want to be the one that like he just, you know, comes with 2. But I do have loyalty, trusting, reliability, believing. Maybe that's what he's trying to show you, some type of loyalty. He could give you a flower. He wants to bring clarity and truth to the situation that happened before, is what I'm getting. So you'll receive more honesty from him this time. I think he had some kind of detachment, third party, or fear that influenced the connection in the past. So it feels like he's going to let you know of all these things. So it looks good from my side. I would just say give it time, because, you know, somebody can want something so sweet and so grand, right? And then the next day they change their mind, and or they're not willing to put in the effort, or they don't know how to put in the effort, or they get distracted. So, you know, it's always, you've got to use your intuition on things and see how it plays out for you. But it looks good from my standpoint today, and I always want that for you, because that's beautiful. You know, everybody wants the Four of Wands, the Six of Wands, the Ace of Cups, the Ace of Wands. But tarot does not dictate like what will happen. It just gives you like a snapshot of the possibility with the energies being what they are, or what the intentions of the energies are in the current moment, not like where they're going, basically. So, but it looks good. He's checking your temperature. I bet he is. I bet he really wants to check your temperature. And thank you again, baby, for being here. And it's not so much wishy-washy, but, you know, we just can't take people directly at their word, you know. All right, so we have Patricia next. Hey there, Cece. I don't know. Let me look. Let me see if she did or not. Oh, I got it. Okay. Okay. Let's see, babe. Let's see what we've got going on for you. I got it. It was in the PayPal. I'm sorry. It was. All right. Let's see, Patricia. Thank you, Veronica, and thank you, Cece, for your 2 donations. Veronica with 1 and Cece with 2. Thank y'all. All right, let's get to it. Okay. I've got the 10 of Cups at the bottom. Now, this gives me the energy of somebody trying to give you something. Give you back something, it seems. But it feels like it comes with strings attached. I'm not going to lie. Spirit's saying, like, wherever you're at right now, you're sitting as the Queen of Pentacles. And there is something very beautiful coming your way that you don't see yet. And it could be like a new adventure, a new project, a new excitement for life, right? New love even. But Spirit's kind of saying, like, look to where you've been and learn whatever lessons from that, and use your discernment when this offer comes in or this person gives you something. Because you see on this card, this hand looks like the devil's hand, right? It doesn't look like your hand. This looks like somebody that has some other intention that could end up causing you harm if you don't look closely. This kind of gives me the energy of like somebody that's got a scam, right? They make it look really good, but if you go for it, you end up losing. So what's in front of you is an offer that doesn't look great. But what you don't see is there's something else going on over here. And I think this is something that you're not either paying attention to or you haven't quite you know, got close to it yet. I would just be careful. It's kind of like a warning saying, you know, like watch out for things that seem too good to be true. It kind of is like, let's say you have an ex that took a bunch of money from you, right? And if you let them back in your life because they gave you the money back or they're saying they're going to give you the money back, they can still attach to your energy and pull up certain things maybe within you that you don't want to necessarily have to deal with again. So I would just be careful with that. Because you're sitting at this crossroads, and it's funny because you see it fell like right here, and that's where the reading kind of split from this past to the future almost, right? And so it's saying like there's a choice, an important decision you're going to have to make that's attached to your destiny, where your life's going to go from this point on. But the card that says blossoming abundance, and I feel like that's sitting on this side, like something over here is blossoming. This could be like a test from the universe. This could be something that just needs to get rid of almost, you know, or to be healed or work through. Focus on your coin right now is what it's saying, because the more that you do focus on your own business, your own life, your own money, the more attractive that you're going to be, the more that you're bringing in a very abundant energy. And that could be the Knight of Cups, or it could just be in general, like, you know, a love for life, something that you love, a gift, a job, whatever. So it's very golden for me. You just got to make sure that you keep those priorities set, because I know that you've been through a lot of work, you can tell. And you don't want to fall backwards, even if it looks really good. Like, you could argue it all day, like all the reasons why this is a great investment or this is a great thing. Just be careful, because all that glitters is not gold. And you're headed towards something way more abundant. So, I don't know. Hopefully that helps. And I don't even know if you're even really worried about this, but because, like, the Queen is looking at this Pentacle, but maybe this has not happened yet, but it's kind of like, be careful of somebody trying to bring something extra into your life that you don't need. I don't know. When y'all say general, Spirit just tells y'all what y'all need to hear for the best and highest good. Sometimes it's a warning. Sometimes it doesn't make any sense till later. But thank you again for your donation, babe. Knew everything. It looks like it's coming. Just keep going. You don't see it yet, but it'll be here. All right, Rachel. Okay, let's see. Did Rachel make the right decision about Dennis? I would say yes. Because, I mean, look, it's like, you're too beautiful, you're too kind to have to worry about all that extra nonsense that that man carries. Alright, but let's look more into it and see. Did Rachel make the right decision? I think what you did is you called him out on some bullshit. Like, he was on some bullshit, and you knew it, and you did the right thing. That's what it's kind of saying. And the fact that you were able to let it go is opening up something new for you to the world. Like, maybe this was a test for you. Like, can you let go of something that you know is not good for you, right? That's only offering you page business. You're like, no, I'm out of here. I'm not gonna waste my time. I've already wasted my time on enough fools. I'm just gonna invest into something better for me. And I feel like that's bringing in some kind of partnership for you in the future. So Spirit's just saying, just kind of hold tight for a minute. They got you. The Lovers was at the bottom, so this could have to do with the connection. But I would say invest your time into building something for yourself, and like hold on to your heart until that love that you're truly seeking comes in, because you know you did make the right decision, and I think you passed the test that the universe was giving you. But let's see what else we can get from Rachel. You need to listen to this song. It's by Erica Mason. It's called Reflection. Worth waiting for, yes. Whatever's coming in is worth waiting for, so wait for it. Because I think you're headed towards something that could end in marriage or a honeymoon. I had wedding at the bottom. So hold tight. Like, your husband is coming, but you can't choose dummies in the process. You gotta let him move on like you did. So congratulations. I love that for you. Okay, let me shuffle these back in and I'll get your second question. Okay, is Michael withholding information about the lawsuit? Okay. Is Michael withholding information about the lawsuit? Okay. I do feel there's some information he leaves out. And it could be so you don't stress or like over worry or like get in your feelings, because he wants like some kind of positive outcome for this. I feel like there's going to be a hold, or there's a hold on the lawsuit, but it will be released at some point. I think there's some investigation about a car or somebody being reckless. I know he's honestly leaving out his opinion about it, because, like, it kind of feels like he's saying it was your fault, or somebody feels like it's your fault. But I would definitely get a yes for that. Let's see. Anything else? I do feel that like he's saying that it's all taken care of, like don't worry about it. But that could be why he's like leaving stuff out, only so you don't worry about it, cuz I mean down here it's like just give it time, it'll all work out. We'll both be fine in the end. Like we'll get the resolution that we're looking for is kind of what I'm seeing. So, I don't know exactly what happened for this lawsuit, but there could be things, like I said, he doesn't want you to react to, so he doesn't tell you. But it doesn't look like he has like bad intentions or like he's trying to leave it out to hurt you. It just looks like for things to go smoothly, like he has to leave certain things out. And I don't know why. So, hopefully that helps. Okay. This is a bus accident. Oh, okay. That's why I saw the chariot. I knew it had something to do with like a vehicle, a moving vehicle or something. Because y'all would have to sue the city, right? But like I said, I don't think it's bad intentions. So thank you, babe, for being here. All right. So next we have Veronica. Oh, okay. An ambulance. Okay. But it, yeah. Yeah, ambulances, something about any kind of emergency vehicle, they can do whatever they want, basically, and get away with it. As long as they have their sirens on. But maybe that's what they don't want to tell you. But I hope it works out for you, babe. All right, Veronica, what is your question, love? Oh, thank you, CA Cutie. I'm sorry, babe. I'll see it. Thank you for your donation, babe. My bad. All right. They don't go to the hospital over a headache. Man, sometimes headaches are bad, though. Okay, can I ask what does my person thought when he saw me and anything new? Plans for us. Alright, let's see. Any new plans for the future? What did he think about seeing Veronica again? Ace of Cups. Page of Cups. Ooh. He was excited like a little kid. And this gives me like tingles and butterflies. I think he held back his feelings because it was all emotions. It was like, yes. Maybe he's saying like it was worth the wait. You were looking good. He was all about it. 9 of Pentacles. The Magician and all these cups. He's like, oh, I'm going to make this happen again. I'm going to hold back at first, though. Because that's a lot of emotion. But he has plans for you. Is what he's saying. Super excited. It gives me, like, teenage type energy. Very cute. Like that first love where you're just so excited. Like, oh, I can't hold myself back. That's kind of like he had to hold himself back because he was like, man, this is powerful. Let's see. Compromise, it says he's been making changes. I have proposal, commitment. So commitment could be on his mind. And then I had missing you. Thinking of you a lot. So maybe there's plans, but he's holding them back for now just to see how things go. Because, yeah, you don't want to come back and be like, oh, I want to marry you right now. But they were excited. They were like, yes, let's dance, let's play, let's kiss, let's do it all. But like I said, I think he held back a lot of it, so you may not have seen the excitement within him, but he was so excited. Like electric. So intentions look good for the future. Like he has a plan for the future. Like he's not, if he does follow through with it, he wants a commitment with you and to move things to a higher level commitment in the future. So very sweet, Veronica. I'm happy for you, babe. All right, CC Moon. Where you at, babe? And I hope that helps, Veronica. I hope y'all do good together. Okay. Alright, I'm going to do CA Cutie while CC Moon types her question. Any life changes on the horizon? Major life changes. I see a brand new opportunity coming. It could be love, right? Two of Cups, lovers. Don't let your hurt from past experiences get in the way of like enjoying things. Because Three of Swords with the Four of Swords, yes, you've done a lot of healing, you've done a lot of work on yourself, but it's almost like your eyes are tainted by pain. When you look at things, it's almost like your mind immediately goes to what is the worst case scenario that could happen in this situation. It's almost like a person with PTSD that is always on guard, right? So Spirit's kind of saying there's a beautiful connection coming in for you. It could be business, you know, with the Ace of Pentacles, something that just fits you right. But sometimes we have to lose something in order to gain something else. The Three of Swords, Four of Swords, to me is like, it's going to still be a process. Like, there will be small triggers here and there. Just make sure to, like, check yourself, right? And be like, this isn't this situation. This isn't this, you know, because nobody's ever 100% healed. We all go through it at times, you know, and so it's kind of saying whatever this opportunity is, because I have success and growth and leader here. So this could be even like you getting into some kind of perfect fit as far as your business, because Ace of Pentacles is that sun. It's that prosperous seed that you can invest for something long term. Let's see. Okay. Something about when these triggers arise, make sure to confront your shadow self, right? Because that will teach you to lean on your solar plexus, where your confidence comes from. Like, confidence is key. Use your intuition as well, because maybe there's still a shadow that's to be confronted in the future in order to, like, pass the test or whatever it is, you know, get to that boss level. Because it says dreams coming true. Maybe it's just you're aligning your solar, your third eye chakra, and it, because you're facing this, maybe you're facing your shadow right now, You're looking at yourself in the mirror, and that could be even what is bringing all of this new thing, this new in, right? Um, Something about your confidence is key, and that's why you had to face this part of yourself maybe that said you were small, you didn't have enough, you never were enough, you never have anything. But this is saying, like, your intuition is telling you your dreams are about to come true. It's in your hands. So when you start to think positively, continue to do that. When you start to speak negatively, speak love into it, because we're all going to feel things at certain times, but we don't want to, like, let our trigger warning keep us from actually enjoying life. And that's where you confront that shadow. It's like, it looks good. Don't think of all the things that could make it bad. Don't taint it with it, Just face that shadow and be like, you have no power over me. This is a whole different situation. I know what I'm doing now. I trust myself. And I trust the universe and God that they'll support me in this. Because I feel like this is a big blessing. Whether it be a partner that truly understands you, that truly loves you, and they'll love everything about you, your past, your present, and your future. So they'll even love your pain. So it looks good. But if it's not love, because it might be love and money, because the Ace of Pentacles, is very earthly. But we'll see. Either way, it looks really good. Just make sure to either purge some stuff, face some shadows as they arise. Because a lot of times we're the ones blocking that door of our dreams because we don't believe it can happen. But I hope that helps, love. All right, CC Moon. You're going to have to tell me. CC Moon, where are you at, boo? I know you're here somewhere. Okay, I'm going to do hello while I wait for CC. Any important messages for your spirit team? Okay. This gives me the image of, in order to go where you want to go, right? There's somewhere you want to go, or some dream that you have in mind. You have all the tools you need to do this, but you also have to kind of, how do I say, have the strength to endure what it takes to get there, I guess. Because I feel like our biggest blessing is on the other side of something that's not as pleasant as we would like it to be. It's like, kind of like, we have to roar back. That's what I feel like. You have to roar back at the situation. I don't know what that means, but it's like, stand in your power. You've got this. What's coming to you is meant for you. Will I say it's going to be easy to get there? Probably easier than most with the Strength card and the Magician here. But it's like the first step to this may be the hardest. And it may require you to let your ego down a little bit. Because it's kind of like, sometimes, yeah, we attract, we don't chase things. But in this kind of situation, it's like that first step is going to get you where you need to go. But that's the problem. It's like, it's something to do with that first step that you're having the hardest time with. It's just, Spirit's like, do it. Just do it. Just do it. And you're like, I'm going to wait for it. And Spirit's like, no, just take one step. Just one step. You've got this. And you kind of sit there like, Okay, y'all just scream at me when CC comes. All right, see you, cutie. Let's see your grandma. Roar. Yeah. Okay, what does your grandma think of you? Or have any advice for you? Let's see. Okay, show me CA Cutie's grandma. Oh shit. Okay. She gives me witchy vibes. She's part of your spirit team for sure. She is so protective over you. You have a very big purpose in this life, is what she's telling me. And you're not going to do it alone. I feel there's 3 women kind of around you that are particularly watching over how the devil tries you. And the reason why the devil tries you so hard is because they know your power. The demons know your power, and so they're going to go and try to extinguish that light within you. And what she's saying is you're a powerful force to be reckoned with. Not only because they support you and guide you, but because it's like in your DNA. And no, it's not an easy journey, is what she's telling me. But every day you stand up is a day that you're kind of squashing that devil down. Because the devil wants you to lay still. And there's what she's saying is like you're a very strong, powerful force. And as soon as you realize that, everything's gonna change. That's what I got. Yeah, she gives me like witchy vibes. Not like in a bad way. Like earthy, I don't know, like maybe fairy vibes. Just very earthly. Almost like, you know how the hippies had the flowers around their head, or it's just a sense like maybe she loved flowers or like growing things or something like that. Okay, Rising Phoenix. Why? Well, hopefully I didn't say anything wrong. I'm sorry, love. Alright, Rising Phoenix. You're welcome, babe. What's coming towards you that you need to know, Rising Phoenix? Let's see, babe. Oh, she was into witchcraft. Okay. Yeah, she definitely gave me witchy vibes. But like the best kind of witch. You know what I mean? Like the good witch. Not what people call the bad witch. I think witch is a stigma, so I hardly ever use it. But in her sense, it was just like I could see her like sitting in a circle under the moon, or like growing things. It just very sweet, nurturing energy. All right, what's coming from a Rising Phoenix? A dream come true. 9 of Cups, something you've been wishing for. The Lovers. What else? King of Pentacles, King of Cups. Damn. You opened the floodgates. I don't know what you did recently, Rising Phoenix, but it's like you claimed your power back. You were like, I am a boss. I am going to attract what it is I want, and anything that's not, I'm getting rid of it. And now all of a sudden you've got the Lovers, the King of Pentacles, the King of Cups. Like, you've got options, boo. And those are good options. So don't sit in the corner talking about, oh, love is so hard on me. It's not about to be. You're about to move past all of that. You might hurt somebody's feelings in the process, but some people's feelings need to be hurt. I feel like you've come into alignment with yourself. Like you called something into yourself, like, I don't need anything outside of me anymore. I've learned this lesson. And that's what's bringing in, like, all the love. All of it. You got all the love coming in. Damn, girl. Let me see what else I can get. I'm going to try not to get just love. Let's get just a general message on this. What's coming. Or any advice. Endless possibilities. Deep breath. To me, this is like you're going to be able to breathe a sigh of relief very soon. Because the possibilities are just open to you now. Because you've gotten into like the surrender of the universe and letting things just be what they are. It's beautiful. And if you haven't hit that yet, you got some people that will have their eye on you for sure for something deep. Like there's this movie called Waiting to Exhale, right? And she doesn't exhale until she finds like that right person. And with this deep breath, it's like you're gonna feel so at peace. You're gonna be like, oh, this is all I had to do this whole time was just take care of me. And at the bottom was a burst of magic. So I love it for you, Rising Phoenix. That's beautiful. And I love the song Oceans. It's so pretty. All right. Did Cece Moon ever come back? Cece? Cece? And it's funny that I do that because my grandson, my dog's name is Khaleesi. And he calls her Cece. So every time he sees her, he's like, Cece, Cece, Cece. And so every time I say it, I think of him. You're welcome, Rising Phoenix. Thank you for being here. I did save you for first, but you weren't here at first, so I tried. All right, so Irene, I think you might have posted. How is Alex feeling towards you? Let's see. How is Alex feeling towards Irene right now? This gives me like he doesn't trust the way he feels, because it's almost like he's filled with a lot of emotion for you, but part of him is like, no, I can't feel like this yet. Like I gotta watch the situation. I need to investigate. I need to look closer. Like this can't be real. It's like he's in denial of his feelings. He has them, but he's denying them all in the same sentence. Like I'm separate from my emotions kind of feeling, right? So I don't know. He has them. He's just very, I'm not going to claim it. I'm not going to say it. Maybe he's in love with you and he's like, no, I can't be in love with her. The last time I loved somebody just fell apart, and just, you know, I gotta look closer before I say something like that, or before I feel something like that. Alright, Mary Jane. Cece done disappeared on me. You're welcome. Mary Jane, Mary Jane. Let me light some incense while I wait for somebody to ask a question. Okay, no Mary Jane, Angelica. Okay, just type your question, babe. You posted? I don't see it. Let me see. I had to turn live chat on, I guess. They blocked it for me. Alright, let me see. Sorry, guys. Okay, I got it, babe. Next 2 weeks. Got you. I had to go to live chat for some reason. General next 2 weeks. You might have some cleanup to do around your job, or there's some like clearing up of some information, maybe. I feel like something is coming to light in order to fix it, basically. Sun and Temperance is very beautiful. Like, you've been waiting a while to either get this revelation, this information. I mean, I'm not going to say this is your situation, but, like, the way that I'm seeing it is, like, you've been dealing with somebody for a long time, but you know there's just something not right about them. And one day you wake up and you just get the answers. And so with that, you're going to have to clean up, right, and heal from it, but like get rid of it. So this is something like that. I'm not saying it has to do with a person, right? It could be anything. It's like something that happened that needs to be corrected or gotten rid of in order for like your best and highest good, like for your happiness and your peace, basically. There's something that needs to be either gotten rid of or worked through. And like I said, it could be a job. It could be just like having to clean up something. Maybe you sent a message that was wrong and somebody found out about it and was like, hey, can you fix this? And it could be something simple like that. But it looks like some cleaning up of some areas that needed, you know, we just got out of retrograde, so maybe it's just something that happened during the retrograde that needs to be fixed or cleaned up. Thank you, Veronica, for your... Oh, wait, hold on. SB. Thank you, babe. Hold on now, give me a second. And thank you, SB, for your 2 donations, love. I don't know why I said Veronica. Thank you, babe. All right, so you're next. Oh, wait, hold on. Let me do Angelica while you post your question, okay? Angelica, what do your angels want you to know? This feels like the quiet before the storm. Basically, Spirit's saying like there's something big coming in for you. But right now, it's like the time to rest, recuperate, maybe heal from some things. I don't know. Maybe you've been ill and you need to rest. Or, it's like rest up. Make sure that your heart is all ready and open to receive whatever it is that's coming in. Um, Make sure that you're in a balanced place because you're right there. You're right there. I feel like there's some kind of destined meeting or opportunity that's about to come in. So if you feel like, I don't know why I can't move, I don't know why I'm stagnant, I don't know why there's nothing happening, this is like that quiet before the storm, is the way I feel it. All right, so SB, what are your questions? Or CC Moon, whichever. CC done bounced on me. SB, where you at, love? You're welcome. Spirit's like, just rest. Just rest. Everything else will still come. Okay, James, thank you. Sorry about that, love. Okay, BA's true feelings for you. Let's see. Not that many cards at once, Spirit. One at a time. I don't get the best energy from this person, SB, to be honest. To me, it looks like there's conflict, or there has been in the past. So they're like, okay, if we can move past the conflict, we got this, right? But there's like a lingering amount of pain that this person is like still projecting onto this relationship. Now, if it's not like somebody that you've been in a relationship with, this person is a little wishy-washy. Like they're still caught up in some past trauma or whatever it was, and they love attention. So they kind of go back and forth. It's like they may put you in competition with other women, or they have other women around, and they're, you're one of the cleanup crew. You're one that helps them get out of stuff. I don't think he's ready for you, to be honest. He would like it to be something with you because you are very abundant. He feels like you would be good for him. But I don't know if it's for the right reasons. I feel like this person moves from their pain. And so they could be codependent. They could become obsessive. I just don't get like the best vibe off of them. I'm not saying, oh, they're a horrible person. No, I just think there's something that bothers me. Because then they tell me, well, she's the one. I got an open, receptive heart for her. But there's some kind of distance, and that's a blockage. And I feel like the blockage is that they're saying, oh, I'm ready for this. She's good for me. But there's still like a barrier between their actual heart and the way that they're feeling. Like the way that they move is very weird. It's like they'll start conflict just so that y'all can make up and they can get attention. It's weird. It's kind of toddler energy. And so there is a blockage here. So I wouldn't invest too much into this person, honestly. The possibility is there, but I think they would be more of a headache to you than anything. Oh, okay, that distance, yeah. I mean, you can send as many as you want, love. And then I'll close it. Alright, let's see. East Coast. That's what it is. It's because y'all are from two different coasts. Y'all got the Tupac Biggie problem. Alright, babe. What was question number 2? Thank you, Veronica, for your 3 donations. And we will close donations after... Wait. Hold on. Yeah, I'll close the donations after that. Veronica, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Alright. She said west side. West side. How will the trip go when you see him? You haven't seen him in 8 years. Wow. That's got to be nerve-wracking. I saw somebody I hadn't seen in like 20, 25 years. That was a little weird. But we picked up like we left off, so it wasn't like horrible or anything. So I wish it the best for you. Oh, I was ride or die Pac too. It was West Side. My grandson has a Tupac shirt. It's so cute. But he also has a Biggie one too. Okay, how will this meeting go between these two? Oh. I feel like you're going to have a lot of pressure. Like, you're going to be, like, super excited. Or they're going to be super excited for it. So they're, like, waiting for it. So that they can, like, breathe, you know? Like, let it go. Okay. Thank you, Ethereal Muse, for your 2. But after this, no more, please. I love the donations, don't get me wrong, but yeah, hold on, Ethereal. I'm gonna do SB first. What I'm getting is like there's a want for things to go to like a deeper level, but there's some kind of stress and anxiety, like how could we make this work? Would it work? I feel like y'all are gonna spend a lot of nights talking and catching up, but it's kind of like the way that I'm feeling is like once you two get together, I think you are gonna see that maybe you're kind of on a different level than they are, vibrationally, and you're like, I don't know if I want to, you know, go any further with this. And I don't think you know how to say it in that moment. I mean, that's kind of just the feeling I'm getting. It's something about it that doesn't sit right with you. It's not the same, or maybe you're seeing now something you didn't see before. I think it'll be a good time. It's not that it's not going to be a good time. I just feel like it's going to be kind of eye-opening in the way of like, oh, I've been stressed for no reason, or I've been worried about this person for no reason, something like that. Let's see. Yeah, it says unsure. Doubts. And I think that's going to be you. You're going to be like, maybe they are saying like, oh, I want a relationship. Like, we've got to make this official. We got to do this. And you're like, I don't know. But then we got leap forward, movement, speed, progress. So I think you're going to be kind of on that precipice of like, if I'm going to leap forward into this, I got to be sure. But I don't see sure in your mind, because even at the bottom, it's back and forth, right? Flighty, uncertainty. There was a very uncertain energy with this person, because even it was weird. Like the last one, I'm like, I don't know what it is, but he moves strange. Like something about him is just, it's different. And maybe that's the way you're going to feel, is like, maybe this isn't it for me. But I wish you have a great time. It looks like it'll be fun. Y'all have some late nights or whatever. But as far as where it's going to go, that's going to be up to you, because I saw like a choice having to be made. It gives me the feeling like if you were to go after this person, it would be like you would be settling for something that isn't really meant for you. And you're welcome. Thanks. Thank you for being here, babe. It was kind of a weird feeling. All right. Veronica. Your turn, love. Or Cece. I don't know where Cece is. Bonjour. I don't know where Cece went, and Veronica, I don't know where you're at. Where y'all at? I need some questions. Okay. What your person's ex-girlfriend thought of you because we accidentally ran into her. What does his ex-girlfriend think of you? Let's see. Good energy always, boo. Good energy always. You triggered her. She could still like have a thing for your person. Honestly, it feels like you came between her love and her happiness and her, you know, all of the things. But she still feels like she has a chance with him. She did not like seeing it, for sure. But then she talks to herself and is like, no, I got this. We're going to be together again someday. It's just I'm being patient. It's moving slow. So, she definitely did not like it. I don't know if y'all were like holding hands or hugging or what, but she got her sword out and she was like, oh, I'm going to cut this bitch. And then she's like, nope, because that's not going to look good. She put the knife back, but all right. Anything else, Spirit? Let me see. I'm telling you, this bitch honestly feels like he's hers. She's like, just give it time. He'll be back with me. Just give it time. He'll be giving me attention again. And it's all ego talking here, but that's the way she internally was mad, and then she had to talk herself down. Like, nah, he's mine. He's still mine. It's good. Whatever. All right, what is your next question, Veronica? HBB, yes, great, excellent, super califragilisticexpialidocious. Oh, it's okay. Bien. How do you say it in French? Bien? When? All right. Merci beaucoup. Man, your fantasies your person has of me so far. Anytime, HPB. You're welcome. Any fantasies? Okay, let's get some spiciness. I don't think I have spicy cards, but we'll try. We'll try. All right, let's see. What kind of fantasies? He said he want to give it to you so good that you be quiet. Do you talk a lot? He also wants to be in control. He wants you to be submissive. Just go slow and do what he says. He might have a little masochism in him because he likes it with a little bit of pain. But it could be like the sweetest gestures, like rose petals and all these things on the side of the piano. But for the main thing for me is like he wants to take the words out of your mouth, basically. He wants to put something else in your mouth. Okay, mister. Okay. He wants you bound. Like I told you, he's got this weird control thing. Like he wants you to listen. Don't speak on your knees. He gives me like he wants to watch you too. he got a lot of role-playing things going on here. I can't keep up, but the main thing is he wants you submissive and listening to whatever he says. He's like, I'll be nice. I'll be nice. Okay. I said HPV. No. I didn't say HPV. Alright, your next question. Any channeled messages from him? Let's see. That's the HPV. I don't know what I said. Oh no, sorry. The donation list is closed. I'll just send it back to you, sorry, or do you want me to save it for next one? You just let me know, okay? Alright, any channeled messages from this person to Veronica? He says from the moment he met you, he knew you would be something that would change his life. He said just from like day one, you've helped to heal him. You've helped to quiet his mind. You helped him to trust and love again. From the jump, it says. From the jump. Like he knew it from the jump. He may not have acted on it because he had some healing to do. But he feels like you are that one for him. Maybe he's telling me like soulmate energy. Like when he first met you, he just knew you were going to be a big part of his life. I would take back all of the hurtful words I said to you. I don't know if they said hurtful words to you, but if they did, they're going to take them back. I feel like something about his mindset in the past was very different. It was very negative. It was not, it says his love for you is unconditional. But like you've helped him to see things differently. You've helped him to want different things. And then it said, let's heal past trauma and make and solve inner conflicts. So I think you did that. I think you've done that for him. You've helped him to moderate his emotions, to temper his emotions, to look for something greater than just, you know, whatever, life. So, that's what I've got for you, boo. Okay, babe, I'll send it back, Starry. Just give me 1 second. Hold on. And I'm sorry, my love. I just closed it earlier. All right, boo. Okay, babe, I sent it back. All right. And you're welcome, Veronica. Thank you for being here. All right. Give me a second, Ethereal Muse, and I will get into it for you. I don't know where Cece went. That girl. Oh, you left it on PayPal. Okay. Let me see. I'm sorry, babe. I'm sorry. At some point I will do earlier lives for the people that are in such different time zones. It's just right now I've got so much going on that's like impossible. Okay. I'm trying to read your question and understand it. That was only one question. Um, or was that two? Yeah, I know. Yeah, probably. Okay, let me see. I'm going to answer the first question, Ethereal, and then we'll look into whatever else you want to know, because I'm not sure. There you are, Cece. I'm going to read this one for Ethereal, and then I'll get to you, okay? Let me just finish hers, and then I'll go to yours. Yeah, okay. Okay, I'm just the messenger, but I feel like his feelings and intentions are he's looking elsewhere now. He feels like this is over. He feels like he's tried everything, he's done everything, and he cannot make you happy. And he's not happy either. Because I've got 10 of Wands, 10 of Swords. Like, this is just too much. 3 of Wands looking to other areas. The devil. Like, maybe even drinking, doing things that he knows he has no business doing. Because what he's saying is like he does not, or he doesn't believe he has the power to overcome everything that's happened or that is happening. Let's see what else. It just feels like a shitstorm, a whole toxic sludge waste. Like, I don't know. It gives very gross energy. So I don't know where he's at. Honestly, he's got responsibility and commitment. Or reciprocity and commitment. So it's like he's honoring the commitment, but he says there's not equal give and take. So maybe he feels like you feel that way, or he feels that way. You'll both feel that way. Like, it's just not equal. What else? It's just crazy because he says, like, we will always come back to each other, but he's holding back. He should have expressed himself better. So it's kind of like he wants to fix it, he just doesn't know how. Or at this point, he's not sure if there's like the possibility of it. Because it's almost like two people that aren't willing to compromise. That's the way it feels to me. Or that's the way he's showing me, or they're showing me. It's like a brick wall in between two very stubborn people that have very strong opinions on what something is. 1010 can be an angel number for you. I feel like he's on some dumbness with this devil, honestly, and the magician. It's like he wants you to believe him that he wants better things, but he doesn't have the intention to like carry it out. He just, he may have come from something very toxic, and so toxic is his normal, is his norm. But the energy that I get off of this is like gross. It's almost like, the way it feels to me is like at the end of some of my relationships, I had tried everything in my power that I could, but it just made it worse. Everything like just was not working, and neither one of us, would compromise. It was just done. That's the way it makes me feel, just gross. Like, ugh. So you both may be on that point of like, it's freaking done. It's gross. I don't know. I hope that makes sense. Okay, Ethereal Muse, I don't know what your second question was. So if you could just send me an email while I do CCs, or send it in PayPal, and I'll do your second one. Or we can save it for another time, whatever. All right, CC. Got you. Will a new position come out where I work? Part of me wants to transfer. All right. Will there be a new opportunity that comes up in CC's job? I get the energy of just hold tight. There's 2 opportunities that are coming out. Right now, use your strength to be as humble as possible, to make your job like as comfortable as possible for now. Just keep investing, because we got the Ace of Swords, Ace of Cups. So I think it's coming in pretty quick, but also with the 7, it's like, just give it patience, give it time. Because something about the fact of you being able to just be comfortable where you are and to make the right decisions, because I feel like you've got a good support team where you're at. And what you're investing now is going to bring in opportunities later because of what you've built so far. Just make sure that you don't let this lion eat you, because I do feel there's something trying to make you break, or trying to make you give up, or trying to make you give in. And so if you can just hold tight where you're at, things are going to change. Let's see. Let me see what this opportunity could be. Maybe like training people, something about like your influence, the way that you speak. You're very intelligent, you help to bring things together, you're very successful, you have a very powerful, successful energy. So this could be like going out and speaking to other companies, or just something. I feel like your voice is gonna help not only you be successful, but other people as well, because when you speak, it like changes things. So I do feel the path you're on is good. It says the path you are on will bring you success and prosperity if you just keep going. Lots of little steps take you a long way. That's basically what this is. You're right there. So I wouldn't stress too much. I would just be like, okay, this is the season. People are really seeing my strength during the chaos, or other people's bull crap or whatever. So I think it's going to be 2 opportunities, but they might actually be where you're at now, in some sense. Like, let's say this crazy boss ends up getting fired. Maybe you'll take her job, or, you know, you'll be moved up somewhere where you're at, like that. But it's like, bite your tongue and just kind of fall back a little bit right now. Because it's like being prepared for you. All right, so your second question, let me see. Okay, hold on, Ethereal Muse. I got your second one as soon as I'm done with CC. The chief of staff said the CEO would talk to A next week. Let hope. Okay, let's see. Will this conversation help? It does look like it's going to help, because we're going from the Devil and the Ten of Swords to the Knight of Cups and the Ten of Cups. It's kind of putting you in alignment with something, is what it's saying. Like, don't worry. The Devil, Ten of Swords, like, that shit is about to be over. And it's going to bring in a lot of, like, security and happiness for you. You've got the power in your hands. So just start picturing yourself, like, in the best work environment. Where do you want to end up? Start picturing yourself there, because you're getting there. You just got to, you know, be patient and not let these fools mess with you too much. I don't feel like they have that kind of power or influence to do that, but this looks like a good transmutation of energy. Something that's really bad turning into something that's really good. So if all this stuff is going on during a retrograde, a lot of times all of those, what we call inconveniences, happen to put us in alignment with something really good. And that's kind of the way it feels for me. Okay, communication is key. A fiery climax approaches. And the answers you need are coming. This one wanted to fall out too. The end of a tough cycle approaches. Yeah, that's what I'm seeing here. There might be a little fiery climax, like that thing that sets it into motion, but I feel like that fiery climax is them actually talking to her and, like, you can't do that, dude. And then she has to, you know, start being better, doing better. Or get the F out of there, and then you take her job or something. But it's gonna work out in your favor, so I wouldn't worry too much. The donations are closed, babe. But I will be back on Sunday if you can make it. I'm still recovering from everything. I know it seems like a long time, but it's a lot, so so I don't want to push myself too thin and give y'all bad readings, you know. All right, so Ethereal Muse. I know you put it on here. Okay. Okay, I got you. What can you expect next? Let's see. Okay. Well, this looks hopeful, okay? This looks like there's a judgment call being made. This could be like you two getting this horrible fight, and then y'all take some time to like think about things separately. This would have to be two people willing to work on it, two people willing to take accountability for their own actions and where they've fallen short. Um, y'all can have the 10 of cups is what it's saying, but there's gonna have to be a lot of shadow work and a lot of investment to get there. um, and if they're willing to do that, then it's possible. The thing is, if you're in a bad spot, you can't expect things to go from 0 to 100. Like one day things are amazing and great, and the next day they're bad. That's the roller coaster, right? In reality, things take time. So if y'all have lost each other along the way, it's like coming back to know each other again, doing things to get to know each other again. Um, but Spirit's also kind of telling you, you need to see if like you can get over the things that have happened, or are you gonna carry them into the future. um because I have a feeling like you're hurting not just from this situation but from a lot of situations. And so if you can clear those shadows and kind of like be able to start fresh, and I'm not saying that they're open and willing for it, but the energy is here for that to happen. Okay. um Maybe you just need to take a time out, right? Not say anything. Let them think about some things, take accountability for some things that they've done. um because it basically looks like either y'all put in the work, clear out all the junk that's kind of built up, all that toxic sludge. Y'all can have that happiness. But if not, it's going to end up going elsewhere. Like you're going to end up finding love elsewhere, eventually. Or y'all are going to have to leave each other. Let me get some more cards because that's kind of depressing. um, let's see. Chaotic clarity. Amidst confusion and intense crisis, seek the light of understanding and resolve. So Spirit's even saying like this may be chaos, and right now neither one of y'all are thinking clearly because you're in the static. There's too much static there. In order to bring clarity to the chaos, it's like you both need to find that space of peace alone, separately, so you can come back together and find a compromise. Because like I said, I feel two very stubborn energies trying to make sense of something that doesn't make any sense because it's in the middle of some static. Okay, it says Faith's Haven. Believe in the safety of your return, and every journey leads back to comfort. That's interesting. Maybe there's something inside of you that feels you can't go back. And maybe you don't acknowledge it. It may not be in your conscious mind. But there's a part of you maybe that's got to trust that if you return the love back to them, that you're safe. Because I feel like you don't feel safe here because of this chaos. I think you both just need a break. Y'all need a vacation. Y'all need something to get your mind free of all of the... I don't know. It just feels like there's just too much thinking going on for both of you. Instead of letting the heart just love, it's like there's too much pressure, too much stress right now. But it's possible in the future that you two can come back together and work on building that again. That was a lot. Sorry. All right. Next we have... I think I got a free list for you too. The general, okay. Alright, general for ethereal. Let's see. Something somebody is telling you is not the whole truth. Spirit's kind of saying, like, don't worry about the things you do not know, just pray about them, and the answers are coming. Because I feel like there's confusion and fogginess and a bunch of like mixed emotions. There's going to be some clarity that comes in soon. It's going to make you feel a lot happier. So whatever you've been seeking, whatever answers you've been seeking, they're coming to you, but they're coming to you very clearly. Or whatever it is, it's going to cut through the fog. Something like that. Alright, Starry. Okay, why is he mad at what you said? People are sensitive nowadays. I mean, the way I see it is like, they didn't do nothing wrong. Like, all they did was, like, they don't, whatever you said triggered something within them, and they were like, no. Like, it's like, how are you gonna be, I don't know if you cut them off or you told them something about, like, we're not gonna speak no more. And they're like, why? Like, there was nothing wrong to begin with. They were just like, you said something and you didn't want to hear nothing back is kind of what I'm getting. It's like you got to say what you wanted to say, but then they were stuck not being able to say what they needed to say or something like that. I don't know. But they didn't understand it. They're like, where the hell did this come from? So I don't know what you told them. Because for me, they don't seem mad. They just seem done. Like, they're like, okay. I don't think they're mad, though. I just feel like they're over it. That's because he said it's done. Like, whatever you said, like, said something to them that they were like, I'm not fooling with her no more. Or, like, I'm just done. And I don't know why. I got 3 cards. I mean, people can get mad. Let them be mad. It's okay. As long as you know you're speaking your truth, whether it be right or wrong. Because to me, what I feel is right and everybody else feels that way. They feel like what they feel is right and everybody else is wrong. So it's both, right? Because then somebody's mind is right and then somebody's mind is wrong. It doesn't matter. All right, Pretty in Pink. M's thoughts and feelings towards you currently. Oh, he wants to get to know you more. That's cute. 10 of coins. Oh yeah, he definitely wants to get to know you more. Rainbows and sunshines and everything. I don't know what you did to him. He's in shock. He's like, damn, this girl. This could be the one. Well, he likes you. This could go the long way. It could go very far in his mind. He looks like the type, like, he'll buy you flowers. But Knight of Cups to me also is like the player. They tell a pretty story, you know, so I would be careful of that, but it seems cute. It looks cute. I like it. I always tell people to be cautious because even though tarot says, oh, it looks amazing, does not mean that they are able to give you the amazing. It's their intention, but some people still have that underlining, like, I'm not able to give it, so he can. I hope he does, because I'm sure you deserve it, but just be careful, because he was a lot of energy. No, I'm not saying he's a player. No, I'm not saying that. But the Knight of Cups is the romantic. They're the ones that will tell you all the beautiful things, but they haven't learned enough to be able to give them to you, right? Like their idea is beautiful, but the carry out may be not a king status yet, you know, which is not a bad thing, you know, but he still has some growing to do. That's all. I wouldn't say he's a player, but Prince Charming type of vibe, if that sounds better. It seems good. It seems good. I don't think it's bad. I just give warnings because, you know, I want you to make sure that you're watching how a person moves, not just listening to their words. All right, does Kay regret losing you? Let's see. He doesn't stop thinking about you. It hurts him of the things that he did. And he didn't... The way he says it, he didn't mean to hurt you. But yes, he regrets it. For sure. And you still hold like a very special place in his heart. Even though there's like a break. There's nothing, you know. It hurts him to think about you because of what he did. Yeah, I mean, I get it. I get it. Some people you just cannot be with. Okay, James gave up his spot. Clean music lover. You're welcome, boo. Anytime. Thank you for being here. Cookie Bear, Cookie Bear. Veronica. Okay, what would happen if I quit your part-time job? Okay. How would quitting go? Nah, you'll be fine, babe. You're resourceful. I feel, I think, the Three of Swords comes out just because, like, it may hurt your pocket a little bit, but you'll get it back, is what I'm getting. I don't think it's gonna, like, end you. I just feel like you're gonna take a little bit of a hit when it comes to the money for a second. But Spirit was like, you got this. You're resourceful. You've got, you know, you'll figure it out. It might even be just, it's gonna take some time to get the budget right, or to, you know, get some solid footing. But I mean, either way, it looks great. These two together are amazing. But it's gonna come with the loss of something as well, you know. All right, so spirits and Scorpio. All right. Okay. I'm going to use Oracle for this one because I don't know. Let's see. Let's see. What do you want Scorpio to know, Spirit? That's crazy. There's something, because both angels showed up. You might hear a lot from Michael and Raphael. It could be something to, like, counseling, or I don't know, hostilities to me. What kind of thing would be around the hostels? It's like bringing peace to people that are fighting for something, or have been through something. It feels like therapy, or a warm hug, or even just like giving people a peace of mind. But this has to do with the root chakra and the heart chakra. Because this to me feels like temperance, so like healing, like they're healing something. I don't know, maybe you're a healer. Maybe they're pushing you to work in something to where you're calming an environment down. You're showing people how to lead with their heart, or to lead without having to feel like they need to fight for something. Maybe there's something you need to fight for too. Like stand up for yourself against. Use that root chakra to overcome any hostiles that come your way. That card threw me off. I think it's, you're being guided like on some kind of mission work even. But I get children. I don't know why I got children, but I feel it has to do with like children that have been abused, or been in like hostile situations. I don't know. Hopefully that makes sense. Hey, Nana, sorry. Oh. Well, Michael and Raphael are around you. They're supporting you. Maybe they're just telling you to stand up and, like, leave her alone. Like, you can't enable it anymore. Alright, Sky Hall. Why am I attracting all the wrong suitors, even when I'm not looking for love? Let's see. It's because you're in a beautiful energy. You're in alignment with a lot of things. I don't think it's just like the wrong suitors. I think it's more of like Spirit's just giving you choices and seeing how you react to them to see if you've learned the higher meaning. Have you learned what unconditional love is? Or are you judging people based on your ego? Because there's a lesson here. There's a reason why. But I think it's for you to be more humble. And maybe to show you something different than what you think you want. I don't know. Every person before your actual person is preparing you for that. So maybe the people that are coming for you aren't wrong. Maybe you're just not addressing them in the right way, right? Maybe like at first glance you're like, he's not my type, he's too short. Oh, well, this is wrong with him. This is, whatever, and it's because Spirit's like, sometimes we don't know what we want until we find it. So they're just seeing what it is you want and what you don't want. I don't feel you're attracting it out of anything other than like trying to find you like that perfect one. All right. Oh, okay. Yeah, I understand. That's a lot. Addicts are hard to deal with. Just pray to them, Michael and Raphael. Maybe they're gonna help you with that. Is Jonathan still planning on reaching out to me next week to hang out when he comes back to town? All right, let's see, Stephanie. Ten of Pentacles, I would say, yeah, he's still thinking about it. Yeah, definitely. I don't think it's a big plan. Ten of Pentacles, Page of Wands, Ace of Cups, but it has a great intention behind it. So I do feel like you will see him and come together with him again. The song right now, Letters from Houston. Love this song. All right. You're welcome, babe. Aesthetic. Oh, orange. You're welcome, love. I can't wait for you to have some juicy gossip about these men. Siona. Patricia? Okay, Crystal with the K. Sorry, I'm doodling while nobody shows up. Culture. There you are. Why Vincent refused to reveal the real him to you yesterday? The what? Why did he not? Okay, we'll see. It's too much, she says. It's because, like, whatever he left behind with you, he didn't want to admit up to it, or he didn't want to talk about it. He still needs healing. It weighs heavy on him, but he just rather not. I don't think there's any reason behind it. I just feel like he's telling me it's too much. And maybe he's scared of the way you would react, like you would leave him, and maybe he doesn't want you to leave him behind. Because any communication is better than none. Aw, you take care, Nana. Good to see you, babe. So everybody posted their question, huh? Alright, Patricia, what do you need to know? How the people around you. You're blessed. I ain't gonna lie, there's some people that you need to leave alone. Some of them are toxic as fuck. And some of them are part of your soul's journey. There's a purpose behind each one of these people. There's one that's helping you to heal. There's one that's trying to drag you to the depths. And then others that are trying to get you to move past something that maybe you've been stuck in. That's 3 major arcana. So I would say blessed. It doesn't look blessed right now, but I think if you could just clear out this one individual in the middle, whoever that devil is, could be a Capricorn, things would start to look a lot brighter for you. But I don't feel like the majority of the people around you are bad. I think, and I'm not going to say that other person is bad. They're just not a good influence on you, and I don't think they have the best intentions either. It could just be somebody's envious of you. But it's your choice of who you hang with, right? All right, culture. He's a Scorpio. Oh, it's a he. Okay. And let me see culture's question. Philip Fillmore has not been here at all, so no question for him today. I don't even think he watched the one the other day. What do you need to hear regarding your career? Alright, Spirit, what does culture need to know about their career right now? It's looking bright. The sun. If it's not there already, it's about to get a lot better. You're being recognized. You're being seen. I see forward movement. Like you're moving quickly into a very abundant cycle with your career. I'd feel like it's saying, like, don't worry about haters or people that you don't get along with. Like, let them burn their own selves out. You know, you've got this. Like, you're above the competition is what I'm getting. So it looks very good. Like, something really big and positive is coming your way. All right, Jean, your turn, my love. Or you can wait 10 minutes like everybody else did. I think it's a thing now. It's a thing. You're welcome, babe. No, Philip. Okay, let's see about this Leo. Is he ever going to pay you back? What are his intentions about this money? He's like, I'm sneaking away. I'm trying to hide. I'm scared. The devil. 7 of Swords and the devil. Ugh. I'm going into the dark. I'm hiding. He's in a cave hiding right now. I don't think you're getting your money back, babe. Not today. For sure. He's trying to get away with it. But putting on the face like, I don't know what she's talking about. What money? This Momo. 7 of Swords, the devil. Yeah, call his parents. Because he's hiding. He's like, Girl, call everybody. Call the authority. All of them. I hope it works. I hope it works out, girl. I hope so. But I know you're blessed regardless. You'll get it back some way, somehow. Just maybe not from him today. But I love you guys. Thank you to everybody who has showed up. Man, I'm going to be waiting for my $20,000 for a long time, too. Don't feel bad. It happens. Right? My ex-husband told me to sue him. It's crazy. But anyways, thank y'all for always being here for me, supporting me, loving me, all the donations. Jean, you're amazing. Thank you for showing up for me. I was lost. I was over here trying to make a list by myself. It was bad. But anyways, I love you guys. And I will see y'all again on Sunday. Be blessed.